Hello everyone. Now, well, I'm back again, just like I've said, and the costume just, well, furnished, and here we go. Though I have a little bit of problem with this suit because sometimes looking far, I look fat, but when you approach me, or probably in this kind of angle, I look quite probably semi-fit or kind of slim, sort of, because that's how the Mark Bagley or Todd Macfarlane artwork of Spider-Man long time ago, and it's quite nice. And how the artwork really reflects on this suit is chef's kiss. It's so good. Let me just discuss. Hold on, it's my chair. Okay, I just need to. Huh? No, not this. You know what? I will just crouch here. My head is so itchy. Sorry, I really took this time to look at my key earring. It's kind of like a Janet Jackson. Control. Anyways, the reason why I took this time, it's already 11:43 p.m. Sunday, September 8th. The reason why I took this time to do the video is because we all know every time that I will do a video, there's cars, motorcycles running, going to and fro in our streets, just like that one. Though at this time everyone is asleep because, of course, for tomorrow it's Monday. There, you know what's gonna happen if it's Monday? Everyone's gonna go to work, and good thing I'm back on the night shift, so I can make this kind of videos rather during the day where sometimes it's quite hefty and I feel a little bit of foggy. What I mean foggy, I'm so tired. I need more sleep. Right now, it's I just woke up from a tiring day. Later, I will discuss. I don't know why I keep on jumping. My thoughts keep on jumping from another. What's that? I heard something like crumpled. Anyways, my thoughts. I'm easily distracted. That's why I'm glad that it's so not really that quiet though. But there are some noises outside, and this my our place is quite distraction for a bit. But I am good enough to compose what I have for me to do the video. So the costume arrived actually when I asked my designer to have the Mark Bagley and Todd Macfarlane artwork suit to be constructed, because I went to his house or to his shop and I have to raise this kind of pose. He measured me, or I even asked, hey, the measurements on my arm, because I lose a bit of weight probably 2 months ago, and I said, okay, that's good, okay. So he measured me, all the measurements from the chest or the bust, from the gluton or the glut, the of course butt, my waist, my stomach, or the guts, the back, shoulders, and of course the legs. I'm so surprised because he wanted to put a little bit of twist on this part, especially that it kind of resemble. Of course, this is where the original Spider-Man came from, even from Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or even Tom Holland. But of course, this is a classic, and really, I love nostalgia so much, and the quality of here. You can see. Oh, my camera's not working. My God, please work. There you go. There you go. I don't know if you can see that properly though. I'm so sorry. I'm using a gaming phone for my vlogging, but as you can see it, it has a cool fabric. The type of fabric that was used, of course, it's lycra, is quite nice. I'm not saying that it's good or it's bad, but it's just the right, just the right fabric for me to resemble the artwork. Also, the big eyes. Many people say this is the big eye Spider-Man. I'm sorry, the big eye Spider-Man. I said, that's a Todd McFarlane artwork. And many people say, so Spider-Man is related to Spawn, or and I was like, you know what? You need to read the comics, especially the artist, Todd McFarlane, and then Mark Bagley. I can explain further because if I explain, it's a long story. Because I remember when I was growing up, I remember seeing this kind of artwork, and even from um, watching shows before. Some street children are playing outside. What time is it, anyways? So I really love how it was. If you could see me earlier while I was wearing it, and some of the videos that I mean, like some of the photos that I uploaded on my TikTok or on my Facebook account, yeah, that's how it resembles. It really so nice. And then I remember a follower of mine who's also a friend told me, I love how the artwork really I mean the suit really resembles the artwork, and it's really it really puts a nice spin for nostalgia, because a lot of people would say if you want to see Spider-Man, it's either on the MCU or from the Spider-Verse, I mean from the animated movie, which is also nice, but of course we have to go back to where it really came from. I also wanted to put a spin for the Ultimate Spider-Man. I remember that I have announced it several times, but it keeps on. I have to keep on canceling it because I felt like I am not ready, but probably in the near future. Well, not really in the near future, probably this year, but I can't guarantee if it's next month, but yeah, probably the end of the year I will, because I love the Ultimate Spider-Man as well. I remember watching it um, on TV. I remember sometimes I keep arguing, this is the best animated Spider-Man I have watched, even from the late 90s and the early 2000s. Yeah, I love it. So, and going back to the suit, I remember on the arms, kind of resembles my Mark IV armor. I mean, the Mark IV suit. Not the coloring, not the artwork, but only on the fabric on what I have on my arms, and then on my fingers. There's a bit of stretch that I need to really pull everything to make sure that all my fingers will reach the tip of the the fabric. Just like this one, you would see that there's um, what do you call this one? I forgot. I mean, there's this visit vacant space. I think this is the best term I could describe it. There's a vacant space here that my fingers, some of my fingers won't even reach. Like I really need to pull it up. See, I can now touch the tip of my finger. Ah, not this one. See, it is quite hard. But and going on my here on my aside from here on my arms, here on my chest is quite nice since I'm wearing compression shirt, and I'm really focusing on losing weight, especially in this month, just to have the suit look nice. And yeah, I think it really was appropriate. Though a bit, because sometimes, yeah, just like I've said earlier, probably in different angle. It depends on how you look, because sometimes I look fat. Probably when you check in this angle here up close, I look thin or probably semi-fit. It really depends on the angle. It's really giving you this kind of illusion. But it really fits tight, really fits nicely on my stomach, here on my waist, on my crotch, between the legs here on this part, on my butt. It's not that loose, it's not that tight. Does that make sense? Yes. And in the back, every time I will stretch, lift my legs, do some stretchings. Oh, not this one again. I might do another smooth split. Oh no. So, and it's quite smooth. It's quite smooth on probably in the here on this part. Yeah. Well, I don't have any soles. You can see it because I prefer having in this part. But probably next time I would do have some of my suits to have some soles, sole feet. Yeah, probably. So it's quite nice. I love it. Although I'm not wearing any compression shorts, I think I prefer having probably protective gear down there. So I love this suit. I'll give this suit probably a rate of 9 or 10. 9 over 10. There's still a problem, especially on this neck. Neck part is quite loose. See? By the way, the size that I have, that I opted for, is double XL, so it's not that too tight. And of course, I don't want to make it to the point that I'm already losing weight and I'm sacrificing my own health just to have the best angle and fitness. No, no, no. Of course, I don't want to risk my health. So I think this is already good for me. I just need to probably focus more on losing weight and having probably not the best body, but semi-fit body suited for cosplay. So it is really nice. So I'm gonna talk about. Let me. Probably I need to sit. So a lot of things happened recently. The reason why also my suit got delayed. Oh my god, there's a mouse here inside our house. A mouse. Anyways. Basic water. So what happened was there was this terrible storm just hit the Philippines. It's called Typhoon Enteng. Every storm that came or probably entered the territory of the Philippines, we always name it on probably local names here in the Philippines, but probably it has a different name as soon as it leaves the the part of the Philippines. There was this terrible storm that really caught many monsoon rains, and to the point that part of my job, unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to work. We weren't able to go to work because our work got suspended. We can't work at home because of the storm. Some of my coworkers can't even leave their house because their streets were flooded. It was really, really terrible, I'm telling you. And I was I was so disappointed because I thought that we were gonna have a straight day shift work or work during the day, but we have to transition working at night. Whew, it was quite hard once again. But I have no choice. I have no choice. Yeah, that's how it is. So I got the suit, but I can't have the kind of mentality that I have to focus on the suit because I really have to focus on work first. I don't want to compromise my work just because of my cosplay. I have to prioritize my work first because this my work provides bills and also have to pay my designers and also have to pay of course the materials that were used here. I can't just I just can't sacrifice that. Unless if I'm a millionaire, but I'm not. But reality, Spider-Man, Peter Parker wasn't. So he really is a mouse. Where is Black Cat when you need her? Anyways, anyways, so and also I encounter many foul co-workers so far. Well, it never ends. But at least I've been commended for working very well in advance, and I'm glad. And I think that I have come to a point where I can see almost the success that I wanted to, but not yet. Probably close enough, but not yet there. So that's how my life works recently. Personally, financially, I'm doing good. It's just I'm quite scared that what else would have happened if I lose this job? Oh no. So I'm not overthinking. I'm not anxious. It's just I'm keeping it probably I'm keeping it fair. I don't want to go there too much. I don't want to do minimal. I don't want to maximize a lot of things to the point that I am sacrificing so many things for others but not for myself. I have encountered so many things, personal things recently in the past 4 months. I even recently had to disconnect with my best friends, aka what I call ex best friends, because I felt like I'm being choked. I felt the mouse is distracting me. I felt like whenever I have problems, they're nowhere. But when they ask for help, they keep asking me as if like I have to swing over there, pun intended. I have to swing over there just to save them, but I can't save myself. There is really a point to a point where as well that I have to cut them off. You know the Little Mix song, I'ma cut you off. Even to the point that I am crying just because of nonsense things because I can't fix them. But I said, you know what? I have to let go. I have uh, rephrase. I have to let go. Henceforth, I have to work harder. Not really work harder. Work smarter for myself. That's why. And that's why I got this. It's like a not just a coaster, but it's like a tumbleweed. I went farther. It's like a tumbleweed that keeps on rolling and it's going farther and farther and farther. I'm now here where I am. It's even though I'm sometimes I accompany myself all the time. Though I have some great friends as well outside from what happened from my ex best friends. You know what? From what I did that I cut them off, I feel better. I feel better. Especially aside from that I got this suit, I'm doing well at my work. Hopefully. Um, I really have to be wiser. Smarter, be wiser this time. I used to be smart, but now I have to be wiser, better this time. So that's why I'm focusing on so many things involving for myself, involving that it will have benefit on me, such as doing well at work. Earlier, I went to Pokemon convention. It was great. Supposed to be on. I supposed to be that I should attend it by Thursday, but due to work, I wasn't. What else? I attended. I met again a very long time friend. and who's also into Pokemon. She's also a cosplayer. Nikki Hoson, if you're watching or if you know her, Nikki Hoson. She's also a graphic artist. Please support local Filipino or local artists, especially for Filipino artists here in the Philippines. They make great artworks. I'm telling you, not AI, not AI. They are so great. I remember meeting her in University of Santo Tomas, UST, because of a friend of mine. He was also a friend of mine, and he was a friend of a friend and a friend of a friend, and I got to know her. Anyways, that was a long time ago. So that was like 14 years ago. Anyways, um, we met again, and it was such a great time. But I have to go home. I will probably share a link on my TikTok for the PokeCon in Ayala Malls Market. It was held in Ayala Malls Market. It's been a long time I visited that mall. I forgot how to count. I'm bad at math. So it was great. I even bought one of her artworks. It was so great. It was Gold, Pokemon, the trainer Gold, Ethan in Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver, Cyndaquil, and then Lugia. I was expecting Ho-Oh, but of course it's okay. It's her artwork. It was so great. She even have a sign of her name. Of course, so many AIs nowadays are so manipulated, obviously. But if you would see graphic artists who work so hard day and night just to finish it and polished it, I'm telling you, please support them, not AI. The way it was, chef's kiss. I'm gonna put the link on my from my TikTok, a video from my TikTok for my PokeCon. It's so great, I'm telling you. Especially who those attended. There was so many goods about Pokemon. I even bought a keychain of Spider-Man, Cat Spider-Punk. I thought it was Bulbasaur, but it was anyways, it was still related to Pokemon, but it was so great. I hope. And exploring things outside that I wasn't able to do so when I was with my ex-best friends, my God. But the thing is, if you're gonna ask me, I feel way better knowing that sometimes it's okay to be alone or all by yourself. You can still be friends with outside people, but set boundaries. Set boundaries. I'm just speaking, I'm not preaching, but I'm just stating an opinion. There's a big difference. There's a big difference between stating an opinion versus preaching. Preaching, you're really putting yourself out there and putting it in someone else's mind, whatever opinion you have. You're stating an opinion is just sharing it, and it's okay if somebody disagrees or not. I don't want to argue too much. All I can say is, right now, I feel way better. Yeah, I have encountered so many distractions, especially that mouse. There's so many distractions recently, especially in some of my work environment. I don't like too much some of my coworkers. Anyways, you can always put yourself out there and be likable. I'm there to work, not to make friends. If you get what I mean. I mean, probably to make friends probably will be second, but I have to be there for my responsibilities at work. I don't want to quote the common Spider-Man reference or common Spider-Man quote, please. I'm already good enough for this. So, to wrap it up, I am moving to a new, better place. Not moving from another house or what. I'm moving to a better place mentally, socially, financially. So far it will do good, and I am looking forward for my upcoming cosplays. I really wanted this for myself, because if you would notice, even from last year, it was staggered that sometimes I would just pop up and upload a video. and then I will leave probably after 8 months, and then I will just update you guys. Hi, this is still and wearing an old costume. I can still probably do this, but probably there will be some months that probably after 2 or 3 months, because I don't want to exhaust myself to the point that I'm also crippled inside with my creative videos that I have to upload, and might as well as my money, of course. It's not that easy. I really applaud those other cosplayers who can make craft. I have seen so many, and some of them are Brazilians. Um, cheers to those Brazilian Spider-Man cosplayers. You're so great. I'm telling you. I have seen so many on X, formerly Twitter. I think what happened is the government of Taiwan, the government of Brazil has to suspend X or Twitter, or formerly known as Twitter. And I think some of my favorite cosplayers, I forgot their names, oh my god, that I follow have to go to Instagram. I've stopped using Instagram, so I'm so furious about what happened. But anyways, basic water. So, but I will give you probably a month updates, and probably what I wanted the most, because I want this to be something not just only for myself, but also for those people who follow me here on YouTube. Thank you so much. I was surprised that I got now 326 subscribers, and even though it's just probably what people would say is just a little, but I still appreciate that. I am not really focusing too much on having like 1,000 followers. It's quite scary though to really jump to probably more than that. It was quite nice, but I might I'm quite scared that whatever content that I would be making might be could be to justify the money that I will be getting if ever here on YouTube. Though it's not money, but for me, my probably second money. I don't have to say, or I'm not afraid to say that. Yeah, probably for monetization, but probably that's second. But what I'm aiming for was my expression to upload whatever cosplay that I have. I even not deleting some of the old videos that I have, even including those kind of ASMRs that I did. I'm proud of that. It's just I'm expressing myself even during the pandemic. That was during the pandemic, right? Alright. Anyways, so I'll update you further with other my videos once a month, and also for my health. I am not aiming for it to be like a super vlogger to the point that I'm oversharing too much. I also have to think about what I. There are already two. There's Mysis. I need Black Cat. Felicia, I have to call her. I have to call her. Okay, bye bye. Oh my god.